Ashtu siç e tham, kthehemi për një intervistë shumë interesante me një këngëtar, me një reper që na vjen nga Kanadaja. Nëse nuk e keni pa për këngët e tij, spotet, jam shumë i sigurt që e keni pa në rrjetin social TikTok. Pse? Ai është shumë i veçantë gjatë kohës që hyn live, ai lexon komentet tuaja edhe i kthen në këngë. Në një intervistë të drejtë për drejtë në emisionin In and Out këtu në Radio Televizionin 21 është Julian Falcon, ndryshe e njohur si Falcon One. Së pari faleminderit shumë për kohën që gjete për sot.
Thank you so much for having me.
Doja ta nisja me emrin, si e gjetët emrin e dur, do thot Falcon 1, dhe përse zgjodh pikërisht këtë emër.
Yes, so I go by the name Falc 1 because it's funny, my dad, I was looking for a artist name and my dad actually came up with it. Our last name is Falcone, it's an Italian last name, and if you split it up, it's like Falc 1. So I thought that it would be just a perfect name describing me, you know, my family's name, and yeah, so I've been Falc 1 ever since I can remember.
Doja të pyesja se si e kuptove që TikToku live do të jetë mundësia jote për ta bërë emrin tënd më të njohur në Europë, Amerikë dhe në Kanada. To make your name more known in Europe, in America, in Canada too.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I was trying to promote my original music and trying to market and see how can I market this and grow this to something even bigger. And my girlfriend was like, why don't you go on TikTok live? You can freestyle comments and that'll get people's attention. And then you can really start to market your own music. Because the great thing about TikTok and TikTok live is you really have no idea where people are viewing from. Like yourself, you know, being from Kosovo, I would never imagine that my music would have a reach out there in Europe or even South America, Asia, Africa, Oceania. Like you really don't know who's listening. So it's pretty awesome that anybody can just listen to your music.
Sa e vështirë është të krijosh muzikë duke lexuar komentet në kohë reale dhe duke I shndruar ato në vargje?
For me, it's not very challenging. For me, I've always been quick on my feet when, you know, people have always been like, oh, growing up, Falc, can you freestyle for us if we give you a couple words? So I've always kind of been doing this face to face. And I said, you know what, why don't I try it online and see if I can still do it there? And it was kind of the same. My brain just kind of worked. If you ask me to read a paragraph, I won't be too good, but if you ask me to freestyle and make something up, my brain it works that way.
Cili ishte komenti më qesharak që ke lexuar ndonjëherë gjatë kohës që po këndoje?
Oh my goodness, there's been a bunch. There's been I gotta keep it appropriate, but I'm trying to think of something funny. I would probably say one person was like, hey, is it true that you arrested my dog? And it made no sense. So it caught me so off guard because I was like, this comment is so random, so weird that I actually started laughing mid-rap. I was like, who thinks of this stuff? But that's one of the more appropriate ones that people have given me in the comments.
Yeah. Supozoj se fillove në kohën më të mirë në 2021-ën, kur gjithë ishin të izoluar dhe s'kishin ç'bënin, rrinin në telefon dhe çdo gjë ishte më e vështirë. Sa ke arritur të rritesh nga viti 2021 deri tani në vitin 2026?
Yeah, it's been crazy, the growth. I went from having, at that time you needed 1,000 followers to go on live stream, and I had, I think, 1,005, and then fast forward to now I have 105,000. So to see the growth and so many different people supporting me, my music, the growth in this small period of time has been incredible.
Shi është qartë që e don shumë muzikën. Si lindi kjo ëndër dhe ku ndodhesh momentalisht? And where are you right now?
Yeah, I've always been big on music. My parents love music. My sister sings as well. So my whole family, it's been kind of in my blood, music. It's always been a passion for us. So ever since I was I would say 4 or 5 years old, I would be running around singing with a microphone. And this kind of dream just kept growing and growing and growing to where I wanted to write my own music and create my own music. So in 2020, I started recording my own music. I was always writing songs, but I finally started to go to studios and record. And the dream of just having my music being shown to the world just grew to this almost an obsession where I work day and night to try to just spread out my music, and I'm constantly writing music. It's either I'm on TikTok or I'm in the studio or I'm writing. My whole life really just revolves around music now.
Falcon, cilat ishin sfidat më të mëdha në këtë industri, duke qenë se muzika konsiderohet si një industri teje vështirë in the world?
Yeah, I find that the hardest part is just when you're not a Dua Lipa, a Drake, these big names, it takes people a second to want to listen to your music, right? Because everybody wants to listen when you've already become this big household name, but when you're stepping up there, people, they take an extra step to try to listen to you. So I find that's the biggest challenge, to actually get people to listen to my original music. But once I do, they become big fans, and I'm able to convert casual listeners into big fans who, you know, are always reaching out to me. We love your new sound. We love the rap music. We love the singing. So I would say that just being consistent is the biggest challenge, because you're going to get a lot of no's, a lot of people who are saying, yeah, we're not going to take a chance on you just yet. So that would be the biggest challenge so far.
What are the plans for this year and next year? Are we going to see Falcon in... Cilat janë planet për këtë vit dhe vitin tjetër? A do të shohim zhanre të tjera dhe në skena më të mëdha? In the biggest stages soon.
Definitely that's the plan. The plan is to become a well-known artist globally, where my music can have an impact on so many different people. I know growing up myself, I had so many musical influences. So I want that for other generations and for other people who are listening to my music. So just this year is just about continuing to grow. I'm on a great path where my music's been played in a lot of countries in Europe now. I've been on the radio station a bunch here in North America. Been on the radio station in Australia. So just continue to grow.
Edhe Kosovë gjithashtu.
Yes, and Kosovo too. So we're going to keep growing that. And my biggest thing is I have so many influences of different genres that I would love to, you know, keep making rap music, keep making pop music, slow songs that are really heartfelt, some dance music. I love all types of music. So for me, I don't like to be put in a box and just say, you know what, he's just a rapper, he's just a singer. I want my music to be everything. I'm so inspired by different types of music that, like I said, I think that's what makes me unique, is that my music is almost genreless. It could be any sort of genre, and I think that's going to help me grow even more, to be on those big stages that you were talking about.
Falcon, faleminderit shumë për intervistën dhe për kohën tënde. Today and for the time for us.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, brother.
It was a real pleasure. Goodbye.
Take care.